There was a village called Durvakonda. The head of that village, the Gajapati, was the one who was elected as the village head for generations. Because there was a custom in that village. Whenever any problem arose in that village, the priest of that village would write the matter on a tablet in front of the idol of the goddess in the sanctum sanctorum of the temple of that village and then close the doors of the sanctum sanctorum at night. When our astrologers came the next morning and opened the doors of the temple, they wrote whatever they wanted on the tablet. The solution was written on the back of the tablet. Everyone in the village believed that this was the glory of the goddess, and everyone followed whatever was written on the tablet. If anyone did not follow it, they thought that bad luck would come. Such people were thrown out of the village. Every year, when it was time to elect a village headman, all the villagers would gather in front of the temple and ask the priest there to tell them who the goddess would choose as the village headman this time and what the goddess would decide. He would ask them to put a king on the tablet. Then, the priest would place what the people requested on the front of the plate and set it at the feet of the goddess. After that, he would close the temple doors and lock them, and everyone would go back to their homes. That night, no one would step outside their door. This was because the goddess would come to the village, look around, and the answer to what the villagers had asked would be revealed on the plate. If anyone happened to catch the goddess's eye during her visit, the belief among the people was that she would turn them to ashes. The people there believed that their mother will burn them to ashes. The next morning, everyone in the village gathered near the temple to find out what the goddess's decision was. The priest unlocked the temple doors and brought out the plate that was placed at the goddess's feet, revealing what was written on the back to the people. Every time, the name of the Gajapati family was written on that plate as the chosen one. In fact, it was the ancestors of the Gajapati family who built the goddess's temple. That's why the eligibility to be the village head and the goddess's blessings belonged to their family. So, the villagers had been choosing them for generations. One day, the village head, Gajapati, gathered everyone near the village square and started talking to them.
Greetings to all the villagers. I pray that the goddess's blessings be upon everyone. Now, one by one, please share what problems you have.
As soon as he said that, an elderly woman from the crowd stood up and addressed Gajapati, saying, "Oh, great leader."
Oh, great leader, please tell me what problem has come to you.
Oh, it's been 2 years since my daughter got married. So far, she has had 2 miscarriages. My son-in-law tells her that she's a burden and that she won't have children in this life. He kicked her out of the house, saying he would marry someone else. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Oh, what should I do?
She feels sad saying that. Then the Gajapati king calls his son-in-law to the panchayat and says this.
What's this? Are you really going to abandon your wife just because you can't have kids? Our village girls are just as valuable as my own daughter. Are you going to kick my daughter out of your house? How much courage do you have? If there's a problem, you should talk it out and find a solution, but instead, you show your arrogance towards a girl. Oh, I promise I won't make such a mistake again. I will take my wife home now. But what do you expect me to do? I need a child to carry on my lineage, right? Don't worry, you and your wife should prepare a golden swing for the goddess and offer it to her. Write your problem on the plate that's there and place it there. She will take care of everything. We'll do as you say.
Oh, thank you so much. You've saved my daughter's life. I can never forget the kindness you've shown me in this lifetime. Thank you, great leader.
Saying this, they leave from there. Then, Sabbadu, a farmer, stands there and shares his problem with Gajapati like this.
Hey Dandelion, my name is Sampadu. I have 2 acres of land. Sir, I planted crops this time, but since the rains didn't come on time, the crops didn't yield well. Because of that, I've suffered a lot. I couldn't even recover my investment. What do you suggest I do? You tell me, please. Look, Subbad, don't worry, the goddess will take care of you. But I will tell you a solution to your problem. Listen, get 2 gold bangles made, go to the temple of our goddess, offer them at her feet and tell her your problem. I promise she will definitely solve this problem. Sir, what you said is good, but now I have so much money, and it is difficult to spend money at home due to the loss of my harvest. In such a situation, I can make 2 new gold bangles like this. Oh, Subbad, what's there to worry about? Bring your farm documents home in the evening, pledge them with me, take the money you need for those gold bangles, and go and fulfill your vow. Even if it's only after the field is ripe, come back and complete it and take your farm documents. Sir, how will I be able to pay the interest on that? Don't worry, Shuba. I don't expect any interest from you. I am doing whatever I can to help. That's why I am pledging your farm documents, because I need to be responsible. Sir, you, the lords of your religion, should be cool, sir.
The farmer holds a stick to Gajapati and shouts loudly, "Hail Gajapati Garu, hail Gajapati Daru." Along with him, all the people are also thrown into jail. In this way, the village headman Gajapati offers some gold ornament to the goddess for the problems of the people and tells them to tell their problems to the goddess. He also gives money to the poor by pledging their house and field papers. That evening, the poor farmer took his field papers. After going to Gajpati's house, Sabbadu keeps his land papers as collateral and takes the money he was given. He then heads to the goldsmith and gets 2 gold ornaments made. After that, he goes to the goddess's temple, offers the ornaments, and requests the priest to write down his problem on a plate and present it to the goddess. The priest, as the farmer requested, writes down his problem in front of everyone and places the plate at the goddess's feet. Then he closes the doors of the sanctum. They lock it up, and everyone goes back to their homes. The next morning, the priest opens the temple doors and tells the farmer the message written on the back of the plate.
Don't worry, my friend, I've heard about your problem. I will definitely make sure it rains on time this time. Be brave and plant your crops.
Sabbadu prays, buys seeds, and goes to the field.
O Mother Goddess, have mercy on me, I bow to you times.
Saying that, he goes straight to the seed shop, gives his mother a stick, spends all the money he has left, and buys seeds. The next morning, he takes his wife and children to the field. There, after praying to the goddess, he happily starts farming with those seeds. Days go by like this. Sabbadu, thinking that it will rain soon, goes to the field every day, waiting for the rain. But no matter how long he waits, it doesn't rain. As a result, he faces losses. Then, Sabbadu goes to the village head Gajpati and says this.
Oh, sir. Oh, Sabbadu, what's wrong? You've come here looking so troubled. Oh, this time, too, it didn't rain and the crops didn't yield well. Is the money I need to give to the goddess going to be delayed? What's wrong, Subarav? You look so troubled. Who do you think you are? Just because you're from this village or that village, do you think I would trouble my own people for money? No way. You can bring it whenever you start making some income. You really need to do something great. You should stay calm for a long time. Oh, sir, will I be able to go and come back with the offerings?
Saying this, Sabbadu leaves from there and heads home. Meanwhile, one night after midnight, the village head, Gajpati, comes to the temple with his son, Bhupati, after everyone in the village has gone to bed. At that moment, his son says to Gajpati,
Dad, Why did you bring me to the temple at this hour? You know that after writing a wish in the temple, no one is allowed to step outside until the temple doors open the next day. It's time for the goddess to arrive. If she sees us now, she'll turn us to ashes. Come on, Dad, let's hurry back home. Oh no, I can already hear the sound of the bells. 14, right? Oh Ray, nothing like that will happen. Don't worry about me unnecessarily. How do you know nothing's going to happen? Do you have some divine knowledge of time or something? There's no divine knowledge, no wisdom here. This is all just a tale created by our ancestors, and they built this temple. There's a secret here that no one knows. Our ancestors have been passing this secret down to the village heads in later generations. I'm getting older now. It's time for me, as the village head, to share that secret with you.
Saying this, Gajkari takes his son and heads back to the temple. You must be really eager to know what that secret is, but to find out what it is, you'll have to wait for the next part. In the meantime, you know what to do, right? Like, share, and subscribe.